Look at your bank account. There's a number there. Let's say it says $10,000. You think that money is real. But here's the truth. There's nothing there. Just a number, just data, an illusion. And billionaires understand this illusion perfectly. That's why they'll never tell you. Because if this illusion collapses, their power collapses with it. Let me take you back 30 years. There was a time when money had real value. Gold. Everyone knew that $1 equaled a specific amount of gold. If the government wanted to print money, gold reserves controlled it. There was a limit to how much they could print. The system stayed balanced. But then, in 1971, everything changed. President Richard Nixon walked into the Oval Office and abolished the gold standard. He basically said, from now on, money doesn't have gold backing. The government says it's valuable, and that's enough. This is called fiat money. Fiat is Latin for let it be done. So the government says this money is valuable, and everyone accepts it. But why? Power. Military power. America is the world's strongest nation. They say the dollar is valuable, and nobody argues. Other countries copied the same system. Europe, Japan, China. Everyone plays the same game. This system worked. It's been working for 100 years. But there's one problem. No limits. The government can print as much money as it wants. And this is exactly why billionaires became so rich. Here's how the system actually works. The government needs money, so they go to the central bank, the Federal Reserve. The Fed decides how much money to print. Nobody questions them. Nobody audits them. They just print. Where does this money go? First, to the big banks. The big banks take this money and lend it to the government. The government spends it on military equipment, infrastructure, salaries. Who gets the money last? Regular people like you, workers, engineers, teachers. You get the money. But by that time, it's worthless because there's so much money in circulation now. Inflation happens. Prices go up. You earn $10,000 and you're happy. But 1 year later, that $10,000 can only buy what $5,000 bought before. Inflation was 50%. You lost half your wealth. But nobody tells you this. The government says the economy is doing great. The media says growth is strong. But what's really happening?
Your purchasing power is dying. But billionaires, they do something different. Billionaires don't hold cash. They buy assets, real estate, buildings, gold, stocks, companies. When the dollar loses value, gold goes up in value. Real estate goes up. Stocks go up. So billionaires profit from inflation. The more inflation, the richer they get. This is called wealth transfer. Poor people's money turns into billionaires' assets, and the system does it automatically. But there's more. Money keeps getting printed. Every year, more is printed. Inflation keeps rising. People start complaining. Why are prices so high? Why isn't my money enough? And the government blames someone. It's the workers' fault. They demand too much salary. It's bad people, speculators, immigrants, whoever. But who's really guilty? The central bank, the government, the money printing machine. And then came cryptocurrency. In 2009, someone named Satoshi Nakamoto invented Bitcoin. What does Bitcoin do? No central bank controls it. Nobody can print more. There's a fixed amount, 21 million Bitcoin. That's it. And everyone knows this number. Bitcoin's simple idea: if money can't be printed, there's no inflation. If there's no inflation, your money keeps its value. Your wealth can't be stolen by anyone. Not the government, not banks, nobody. Billionaires understood this immediately. They got scared because if everyone switched to Bitcoin, governments and banks lose power. Billionaires don't want to lose power, but they couldn't stop Bitcoin because Bitcoin is decentralized. It doesn't live anywhere. It lives on everyone's computer. You can't shut it down. So what did billionaires do? First, they tried to ban it. It's used for crime, they said. True, but they don't say the same about regular money. People commit crimes with dollars every day. The difference is dollars benefit them. Bitcoin doesn't. Then they tried something else. They realized they couldn't kill Bitcoin, so they bought it. All the richest people in the world started buying Bitcoin. Elon Musk bought Bitcoin. Michael Saylor bought Bitcoin. The institutions bought Bitcoin. And guess what? Bitcoin's price went from $1 to $60,000, and the billionaires who bought early became even richer. But here's the genius move. Once they owned enough Bitcoin, they started saying Bitcoin is too volatile. It's not safe. The environment hates it. Suddenly, the same people who said cryptocurrencies are criminal now say they're dangerous for climate change. It's not about Bitcoin being bad. It's about power. Because Bitcoin threatens something fundamental. It threatens the ability of governments and banks to control money. Right now, if you want to move money across the world, you need banks. Banks take a cut. Governments can freeze your account. Governments can
Control you through money. Bitcoin removes all of that. Your money is yours. Nobody can take it. Nobody can freeze it. Nobody can control you. This terrifies governments. It terrifies banks. It terrifies the system. So what's happening now? Governments are creating their own digital currencies. China has the digital yuan. Europe is building the digital euro. America is working on the digital dollar. These aren't like Bitcoin. These are worse than regular money. Because they're digital, the government can do anything they want. They can see every transaction. They can freeze your account instantly. They can control how much you spend. They can prevent you from buying certain things. It's total control. And most people don't even realize this is happening. When the digital dollar comes, they'll think it's convenient. Oh, I can pay with my phone. But what they're really getting is a chain around their neck. The billionaires know this. Some of them are fighting the digital currencies. Elon Musk fights government control. Some of them are building the digital currencies because they know they'll be rich either way. Either way, they win. But here's what most people don't understand. The real power isn't money. It's knowing how the money system works while everyone else is blind to it. Billionaires know that 99% of people don't understand how money actually works, and that's why they stay rich. Most people think they're poor because they don't work hard enough, but that's a lie. You could work twice as hard and you'd still get poorer because the system is designed to transfer your wealth to billionaires. The system is the theft. The game is rigged, and the richest people in the world designed it this way. So what's the solution? First, understand the system. That's why you're watching this. Second, protect yourself. Bitcoin, gold, real estate. Assets that don't lose value when governments print money. Third, stop trusting institutions to take care of you. They won't. They can't. They're designed to make you poor. The money revolution is here. Governments are losing control. Billionaires are trying to replace one system with another that gives them even more power. Bitcoin and decentralized finance are fighting back. But most people are sleeping through the biggest financial change in 100 years. The question is, will you be asleep, or will you wake up and understand what's really happening with your money? Thanks for watching. If this woke you up, like and subscribe, and please share this with someone you care about, because understanding money is understanding freedom, and freedom is something every person deserves.